Hello. So I wanted to make this video because like a good amount of the time when I see people make mashups, I see that there always is some kind of issue with it, whether that's the volumes aren't mixed properly or the BPMs don't match, so the vocals aren't synced, or the keys are they don't match. I want to see people make mashups. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. There's a lot of ideas that I don't have, but other people have, and I want to make sure that they can actually get those ideas made into an actual thing. So I'm gonna show you how to make it. So first of all, you pick your songs. For example, I picked Creo Exosphere or Exosphere by Creo and Bowling by Massard and Roddy Rich. Uh, now we you have to extract the vocals for the song that you want to overlay, which in my example is Bowling. And you can use a website called vocalremover.org. It does have a limit of only one song per day, so make sure that you already know what you're gonna do. You go to this website, you put your file in, and it's gonna give you some nice vocals.
On the G, I tap into the bloody bottoms is
You can
underneath.
see these are pretty clean vocals. We're still gonna edit them a bit to make them more clean, but I think for a free website, this is really, really good. This is probably the best you're gonna get with a free website. Also, it's gonna tell you the key, which is C major, and the BPM, but we're also gonna get it here on a website called tunebet.com. You're gonna import both your the song that you're gonna overlay and the bass. It's gonna tell you the key, the alt key, which is gonna be important here in the Camelot wheel, and it's gonna tell you your BPM, which is probably the most important part. Now, once you're done, also by the way, if you wanna download the songs, you have different options. You can use Cobalt, which is a website that lets you download YouTube videos for free. It also lets you download the audio. Just make sure that your format is set to WAV because that's one of the better formats. And yeah, you can use honestly different ways. If you have a different way to download the song with a high quality file, then go ahead. Honestly, I'm not telling you how to do stuff, that part at least, but that's kind of how I do it because it gives me a file with really good quality and it's free without any ads. So now, once you downloaded both of the songs and separated the vocals, we're gonna import both the bass and the vocals into Audacity, which in my opinion is the best software to do this in. One, is free. Two, it has the best tools for mashups, or at least in the base program. If you have any extensions that make it even easier, then honestly, that's great. Now, we go back to ToolMat, because we're gonna select the vocals. I'm gonna put this here, not this now. You go to Effect, Pitch and Tempo, and Change Tempo. You can see the BPM for the vocals is 97. I already set this up because I already recorded the video. The pitch goes from 97, which is the BPM of the vocals, to 118, which is the BPM for Exosphere. And we're gonna also use high quality stretching. Yeah, check that and apply. This is gonna take a while. Okay, now it's done. Now you're gonna take your vocals up to the drop. That's the way I like to do it. You can see that drop starts around here. So you're gonna take the part where your vocals start here, or at least the part that you wanna sync up to the drop. And you can see that the drop starts around here. This is where the drop starts, so we're gonna align this specific part because I already know it because I already recorded this video. This is where he goes, oh, Jesus. And that's what I wanna sync up to this specific beat. So you probably should already have an idea of how the mashup sounds in your mind, so you can do this part. We're also gonna change the volumes, because if you hear, you're gonna listen. If you listen to this, you pretty much cannot hear the vocals. We're gonna set the vocals to 4. I already did this. This is not like, you don't have to copy these values. This changes between like every song, every kind of mashup. You just gotta listen and figure out when the volumes are right. So this is right. You can hear if I make the vocals louder. You can hear the vocals too much. And if we make them lower, you cannot hear them at all. So we're gonna set this to +4 and this to -3. And this is fine, right? Now, the next part is you gotta pitch the bass to match the vocals. So Exosphere is in the key of B minor, alternate key of 10A. Pauline is in the key of C major. We're not gonna use the vocals here, we're gonna use the actual full song. Is in the key of C major with an alt key of 8B. We're gonna go on the Camelot wheel, which I already showed you, and we can find that B minor 10A is here, while C major is here. Now, you have two different options. If the bass is in the major scale, you can use one of these next to the pitch of the vocals. So that would be either G major or F major. But since Exosphere is in the minor scale, we're gonna use the one right directly next to C major, which is A minor. How to do that? You select Exosphere, or at least you select your bass song, sorry, and you go to Effect, Pitch and Tempo, change pitch, and this estimated start pitch is always wrong. I'm just gonna tell you this so you don't make the mistake of using this. We're gonna set, first of all, the scale is in the minor, which is 3. Major scale is 4. We're gonna set the pitch from B to A minor, which is A3. Okay. And we're also gonna use high quality stretching here, and we're gonna apply. This is gonna take a bit more time than changing the BPM. All right, now that the song is pitched, you can see this sounds right. The pitch is actually meshed together. So we are gonna use this tool called envelope tool. We're gonna click up here to make it so that this part is pitched normally. Then we're gonna click another time. We're gonna take this dot on the bottom and move this up so that we can pitch this part up. Now, obviously, this part is kind of quiet, so there's not much that you can do about it. But it's definitely not as quiet as it would have been before. If I show you, like, you can barely hear it here. Now you're gonna notice the vocals end a bit too early. So we're gonna do a little thing called taking another section of the song. For example, I wanna take this. Yeah, here. This is the... That's where we wanna have the fudges on the drip. Yeah, that's where we wanna have it. Okay, whatever, dude. We're gonna do another thing called add stereo track. You can right click here, add stereo track. And we're gonna move this down. It's gonna lag a bit. And And you can see it syncs up a lot better like this. It doesn't like cut off this part, which is better. We're gonna take this part and make it quieter, make it fade off. It just transitions better. And yeah, I think for the most part that's all you need to know. And we're gonna cut the song off here, guys. We don't really want it to continue. So let's hear the final result, or at least the end, because we know that the start is fine. I put the new 4Gs on the G. I trap into the bloody bottoms is underneath. Cause all my niggas got it out the street. I keep 100 racks inside my G. I remember hitting them all with the whole team. Now niggas can't answer calls cause I'm balling. Yep. Anyways, yeah, if you like this tutorial, drop a like. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. So bye.